Okay, Ryan, so in the last paper one you sat for me, you scored 38. So I'm looking for a big improvement this time. $1,600,000. That one's wrong. Now, because that's only worth 1 mark, there wouldn't be a method mark anyway, but you should really show your workings out for that. That one's wrong. To the nearest 100, that's either going to be 8,700 or 8,800. So, and it's actually nearer to 700. So that one's wrong with you. It's not enough to say its value is 100. It's in the hundreds column, but you have to say that its value is 600. Because if it was a 5, it would be 500 and so on. You've missed out there the factor 15. So 1 and 15 are a factor pair because they multiply together to make 15, and 3 and 5 are. So you're only going to get 1 out of 2 there. And 6 books is fine. Zero 0.78, 0.75, 0.73 3/4, good. 5, 10, 7, that should be 8. And what you should do is, as you are tallying these off, you should cross them off the original list as well, so you can see what is missing. So you're only going to get 1 out of 2 for that. The mode isn't 7. The mode would be that value there, or that value there. It should be 4 or more. Sorry. It should be 10 is the most frequent, which is 2 children. So 2 is the mode. Total for the page: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. So for this then, you need to label your axes. So you're going to lose a mark because you haven't labelled your axes. You should be leaving gaps, but I'll let that go. Your scale is odd. What are you doing here? 1. Your scale is wrong because you haven't gone up in equal numbers. Okay, you've gone up sort of 1, 1.5, and then you've gone up 1.5, 1.5. No, okay, all right. No, your scale is fine. Your scale is fine. So for that one, you're going to get 1 for the scale. You're going to get 1 for the heights which match yours. So 5, 10, 7, 7. 5, 10, 7, 7. You're going to lose a mark because you haven't labelled your axes, but you got the right heights, so that's fine. Okay, 5.5 centimeters is correct. AB is not perpendicular to DC. Perpendicular means at right angles too, so AE is what you're looking for there. And AD is that one, so you're looking for what's parallel to that, and parallel would be travelling in the same direction, which is that. So that one's wrong, that one's wrong, and those angles according to you are straight lines, which they're definitely not. So not a good page there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is obtuse. And here the diagonals are correct, but these are wrong. There is no reflection along that line, otherwise that square would be reflected over there. So you've got 2 wrongs and 2 rights, which means you get 0. That's correct. And that's correct. Well done. And you've included the units. 6 for that page. $18 and $25 are correct. That's correct. And 33 is correct. Good. 6, 8. That one's wrong. Okay, all you need to do there's no a squareds because you're not multiplying. It's just 5a and 1a is 6a, add 3a is 9a. And this one is not that. Have a look how I do that in the video clip. That's something you need to be able to do. And what you've done is you've added 5 and 3, which you should have multiplied, and 4 and 2. So it should be 15 add 8. So total for that page 7. Okay, that's wrong. Now I showed you in class a method for doing that. Watch the video clip. That is something that you need to be able to do. Your method is wrong, no marks. Here you have got the wrong answer, and again you've shown me no method as to how you've worked that out, so no marks, and that one is correct. 66 is wrong. They are wrong. That is wrong. That is right. So no marks for those, 2 for the page. That one's correct. This one's not. It's going to be 25 times the number of rulers, not plus 25. B minus 2 is correct, and you haven't done that one. That's good. 4 out of 16 is a quarter, and that is 3/4, and that is good. Well done. Total for the page 8. That one is not right. Your method is wrong because those two need to be the same angle because it's in an isosceles triangle, and there's no method for that either. That's good. Positive is fine, and 65 is just about right as well. So 2, 4, 5 for that page. Is it possible to tell? You can't tell, that is correct, but you haven't given me a reason for your answer. So although that's right, because you haven't gone on to explain why it's right, you can't get the marks. So you've got no method shown for your mixed summer fruits, which is the harder of the ones there, so you don't get anything for that. Okay, so watch how I explain that on the video clip, and there's no method for this, so I can't give you any marks for that either. 2 for the page. That's wrong, it should be there. That's right, but also it should be there. That's wrong, it should be there. And that's wrong, it should be there. So you haven't got enough of those right to earn you any marks. No, they don't need to be equal. That's right. So have a look on the video clip how I've explained that one. C to the 4 is right, but it needs to be minus 5c. You have to multiply whatever's outside by every thing that's in. So you can't get that mark. 8d take 12 plus 15 take 21d is correct, but you then need to simplify that further, and you haven't done that. 3, 4 for the page. Okay, so as I said, Ryan, you had 38 a few weeks back when we did one, so let's see if you have improved. 12, 16, 22, 29, 31, 39, 44, 46, 50. So it is a big improvement. So I'm pleased with that. It's still not where you need to be. It's a D, and it's about 15 marks away from a grade C. But a massive improvement on last time, and that's encouraging.